I'm also being joined by Narayan Tirupati of the BJP right now for more on this. Mr. Tirupati, how do you look at this situation? As far as management is concerned, clearly things were not properly planned.
Hello.
Mr. Tirupati, can you hear me?
Yes, it is not planned, and you see, this is very unfortunate, and the government has erred. The district administration, the corporation has failed, and the police, particularly the intelligence, have failed in collecting the data, knowing how many people will be there. And absolutely, this is disastrous, and this is totally a dejected thing. And many journalists also, they write that, the government knew that one Mr. R.K. Radhakrishnan, just now I have retweeted, you can see that, he has tweeted that there was some arrangements for the elite, the VVIPs and also the IAS officials and also the IPS officials to see this particular event, but the same was not done for the common public. So, the government has erred. This is definitely a maladministration. It is a failure of the intelligence, the failure of the police, failure of the administration. Definitely, the government has to own it. It should not, wash their hands by saying that some people are suspended, as they always do. We saw in Kallakurichi also, by suspending some IPS officials and IAS officials. It is not right. The government has to own it. See to it that it will never happen again.
Thank you, Mr. Tirupati, for joining us on India Today. BJP leader Tamilisai joining us for more on this. Sir, how do you look at this situation and where, as per your assessment, did things go wrong?
First of all, I regret for the loss of life, and I'm really pained to hear about the people affected. Hundreds of people are hospitalized. Even in the evening itself, there was a message that more than 20 to 30 people fainted because of heat and a high crowd. There was no any proper arrangement expecting such crowd. The state government should have expected such a crowd, because last time the same show I attended in the Bangalore city. Actually, there was a very good arrangement for public and for other people. And here, CM was sitting and watching. But they should have made all arrangements. People came with children, because it is a show which is liked by the children. But there was no any special arrangement for children, no water facilities. And because of heat, unable to bear the heat, people have fainted and hundreds of people have been asked. And no transport. Actually, it was very, very disheartening to know they should have expected such a crowd and they should have regularized the traffic. Simply some message. No, we have traffic arrangements from this side to that side, this side to that side. Oh, actually, what the government is doing, what the administration is doing, I don't know. Because what the corporation, what was the arrangement? So many ministers are there. What did the deputy chief minister did? They were sitting and seeing the show. Then that time itself they should have predicted it, and immediately some arrangement should have been done. Very, very unfortunate. It is one of the highest failure of the DMK government, and it is not the one incident. DMK government is not taking care of anything in the government. Just they want only power politics and they want to win in the elections, but they don't want to do any good thing to the people.
Okay, ma'am. I heard you. Let me go across to DMK Salim Dhannidaran, who's joining me right now. Sir, plenty of questions over here, but I want to know the first and foremost thing right now from you as to where was the water arrangement. We saw this chief minister on the stage. There were dignitaries from across that were in company of him. While there was VVIP treatment being given to some people, the basic amenities, something like water, went missing.
Sir, firstly and foremost, like heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family, right? I think it's a very unfortunate incident, and every loss of life is very precious, and it should not happen. But having said that, under DMK, there is so many events that have happened, full-class events, where more number of people than this have come, and there have always been fantastic arrangements, and we've even our party youth wing conference, which broke the record last, was fantastically arranged. And again, as per your report, it's this month. October is not the hottest month in Chennai, as you are saying, but climate change and things keep. I mean, we can't predict weather, but this is not the hottest season. But again, this is organized by the Air Force, and it is not the Tamil Nadu government told they wanted to create a record. It's not that. I think that's the wrong message that we're communicating. People, out of their own willingness, wanted to come, and we made proper arrangements. But but what I'm not certain is how these mishaps happen. The administration is looking into it, and will make sure such incidents not happen in the future. But
No,
to pinpoint
sir,
only
sir,
on the
you
state
say-
government or
No, but if you're saying that there were enough facilities that were, enough arrangements were made, then how did this instance took place? Because there was a stampede situation, and the bigger question being in such a heat that there was dehydration, 200 odd people that have been taken to hospital for dehydration, then none of this would have been possible or would have happened had there been enough arrangement that was done.
No, see, there was proper arrangement. We did foresee the numbers, right? It is not that we forced the people to come as has been communicated. That was happening in Tamil Nadu after 21 years. People wanted to come and see it. The state has a capacity. After the DMK has come to power, we have organized, as I said, a lot of world-class events, and there will be no mishap. Tamil Nadu has become an example for the rest of India. But how this specific incident that has happened will be ascertained. We'll make sure that no such incidents happen in the future. If you go and look at the history of DMK from earlier, also from 21 to 24, you always know we've been very immaculate in planning, and we foresee and we people in the forefront, right? So this is very unfortunate. I don't want to do politics at this point of time and do the blame game, but of course we will work on it and ascertain what actually happened and how it happened, right? And then we'll make sure that such incidences do not happen in the future. But it is not like how the opposition is trying to do politics, that the state lacks capacity or there's no proper arrangement. No, I think this is not the case. Every time we make sure that no mishap happens. As I said, we've been serving as a role model for the rest of Indian states to emulate.
Right. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us here on India Today.